Yeah,
I'm just right now. I'm not too worried.
that's fine. Whoa.
Put that next to you.
Yeah. Sorry, that was really loud. It's probably really loud.
The coffee is right with the share. Okay, see? Is yours going?
Yeah, mine's going.
Oh, all right. Here we go. So good morning.
Good morning.
Neil here with the 831. It's an obstacle that God knows what else to doing. Here, my dear friend, that I am tough. She's working very, very hard. She's working as hard as I am, to get the 831 up and running. And it's now up and running rather nice. So we're giving everyone out there. And this is all I'm relating. It's Jeanette said. So, okay, Jeanette, so that's what you've been working on since the last time we had a little update.
Right. Well, we've had people reach out and wants to collaborate. We're simulcasting right now, both on Substack as well as on Flip. So I'm going to be doing this like that popcorn situation. Are you moving over here? Or are you going
I should.
you shall. Um, so hopefully, there's a new mic situation that's supposed to pick up good audio. So hopefully it won't mind to my side. Not confusing at all.
I got that. That's microphone.
Your microphone is like a monster. It's like you're gonna like go attack the city.
We need monstrous microphones.
We do. No, I mean, there's
It's the monster.
it's the monster.
Bring the monster.
Yeah, you should dress it up. Put little like arms on it. He's on it.
Let's get serious.
Okay. Oh, sorry.
Need your notes there?
This is the email that I sent to you via the last conversation that we had. It was talking finances, right? We want to make this thing sustainable. We have been reached out by other institutes, other people, very well-known journalists here locally, which we're really excited to soon announce a partnership. Cat's not quite out of the bag yet because they need to kind of initiate their own show, their own sort of platform, if you will. But we are thrilled to announce that we're going to help host their, we're going to simulcast and do this thing with them. And it's really great, really well-known institution, people, journalists here locally. And on that note, Neil and I recently met and decided, yes, we're providing value to the community. So we are going to start offering sponsorships and pledges. We're also going to start opening up paid subscriptions again, which is amazing. The community's actually asked like me to start. Yeah.
iOS and work slows down, so and there's nothing out there.
Yeah.
Very little local news, there's very little Hispanic local news. So we're trying to cover all the bases of Central Coast.
Yeah, and that's the thing too. Neil and I happen to be in like kind of like I am in North Santa Cruz County. Most people probably know by now because I'm really not secretive, which I probably should be more about where I live in Lipscomb County. And you're in Capitola, so we would love to get down south a little bit more. We just don't really have those resources. And yes, we're still talking to Sandy Santos, who's very interested in participating in the way. She's got very busy, but and just kind of seeping down into that area. There's so much to cover on the Central Coast. Like there's a lot going on around here.
I do want to mention that we originally the original cost of people doing this was myself, and Nick Solomon. So they decided to go in his own direction. They've got some new things he's working on that will be coming up soon. And so to fill that void, we are lucky, very, very lucky to have Bill Martin, who was with KTVU Channel 2 in San Francisco. It's an Emmy Award winner. God knows how many years he was at KTVU. But it does a great job of the weather. It tells all kinds of stories and other different things that come up, and it's very entertaining and worth a watch.
Definitely, absolutely. Bill Martin, thank you so much for contributing and being interactive and participating in what we're doing here because really happened. Also, I want to make a little other notes. A shout out to Lee. We're still really good friends. We wish him the best. We do think there is a collaboration down the road, but Lee is really wanting to focus on what he's doing right now with his own brand. So he's not out of the 831 at all. There's no bad blood. We're super excited for him and what he's got going on. And we think that it's a little bit premature because he needs to focus on his weather stuff. So
what are you working on?
The last couple of days, I have been working on some content I've also kind of on the side, I've been marketing for a couple of different businesses. One is my former business, my former studio. Been helping them out. So I'm sort of like doing that on the side. I'm also putting content out and trying to recruit more people to get content. We built out a model to be able to pay our MMJs. We need to now, and MMJ is a multimedia journalist. I love that question. I always forget that people don't really know that.
How can he though?
Yeah. Well, no, and let's talk about this, Neil, because I think we have redefined what an MMJ is. An MMJ we were using at KION because we had a very lack of personnel, right? We were very, very skeleton, bare bones. So our MMJs would go out, they'd be the cameraman, they'd be the reporter, they'd be the editor, they'd go out and do everything. Well, on Substack, what we're doing right now, you can do long form writing, you can do podcasts. I just put a podcast up yesterday about the Alfred Hitchcock Festival. You could do video, you can live stream like we're doing right now. So literally, we are redefining what it is to be an MFJ with this resource. It's pretty cool. Yeah, totally. Absolutely. It's not the Jeanette and Neil show, although literally right now it actually is at Peace Coffee. But yeah, no, that's the thing is we just happen to be professional journalists, and we just happen to do this as a second nature. We can do it in our sleep, but we would love to invite people who are interested in getting into this long form writing, video, podcasts, whatever it is you feel that you want to represent.
Contact you.
Yeah.
People contact you.
Let's do the email. Can't remember. Local news at v831.info. That's the email address. Yes. Local, LOCAL, news, NEWS, at the THE. I'm looking at the microphone for some reason. 831.info. We'd love to hear from you. Also, you can reach out. We've gotten a lot of people reaching out on social media too. We're also on Instagram, the 831 Media. We're also on Facebook, the 831 Media, the exact same thing. People have been really engaged, and it's really funny right now. I feel like I'm still sort of in this like beta testing thing where like I'll put something up or someone will put something up and I'll watch it perform and I'll watch how it engages. And it's funny stories that I think are kind of like that's cool. That was like a city council meeting recap or whatever, People are really care about that kind of stuff.
You should ask Toby Corey. He's helping out with the upon that and testing. I think if you give them the money still, he's just genius. We're just following along, nodding. It's nodding. But
I nod a little bit more sincerely than the other.
It's taking it to a different part of the stratosphere and really much stuff that needs to stuff that needs to.
Yeah, I think that's part of the whole scaling and growth aspect. We're at a phase where we're almost 5 months into this thing, right? So we're at a growth scaling phase. We will, don't be surprised if you hear from us, me, Neil, whatever, maybe about like pledges, maybe asking businesses to pledge until we get to a certain amount that we feel comfortable with, that they feel comfortable with, that enough businesses have skin in the game that we can actually start taking finances, and then we can actually pay our MFJs, which is amazing, obviously, to be able to do that. And also like not just collaborations with individuals, but collaboration with different other journalism and media entities. Like we're about to make a big announcement in the next 2 weeks. Yeah, I believe it'll be the next 2 weeks about it is a particular individual that's really well known here that's coming into the fold, but also that they have yeah, it does. It really does. But that speaks to the higher media. Media is changing by the minute. It's adapting, it's evolving.
I'm gonna go back to Toby for a second. Toby was the president for 12 years. Teachers not that you have to stand for actually to that part. He said what we're doing is great things. And being told it's not just like another bit of nice. I just wanted to kind of look at that.
Yeah, shout out to Toby. That was really cool feedback. We're hanging on every word that you have for us. Where we feel like we're kind of riding this wave right now. I mean, there's a reason we're here. Neil, had you interviewed me a week before the news was shut down and asked me if I'd be some sort of like pioneer free speech, like local news media, advocate locally, I would have laughed. I was like really committed to what I was doing. Prof.
Right.
There's sometimes that happens. No, but it's not, and I say that, but it's also like clearly there's a need for this right now. Like
Yeah.
we weren't. This wasn't an accident. You and me weren't, in my ears saying these things with me kind of feeling the same way because it was an accident. Because the times are changing.
Yeah.
Media is changing. I mean, look at there's so many acquisitions now. So much like dissolving. She's so cool.
So we don't make the video too long here. I've told them we cannot do any, hour and a half meetings. They're only 15 minutes.
Yeah, no, it's
Time's up.
shocking to
So,
get
but
this
we'll
down.
keep things up. Keep things up. If you want to donate and if
Yeah,
you want to
sure.
pledge or sponsor, how do they do that?
Yeah. Local news at ca31.info or Facebook or Instagram. That's it right now. We're not doing TikTok. We're even contemplating not, I don't know, I don't actually want to say it, because we're not putting it in. But like, just keeping it simple for now. But yes, and we're growing, we're scaling, we're adding. If you're an individual who wants to be a part of this, know that there is funding coming down the road. If you're a business that wants to be part of this, especially if you're on the current existing media platform, and if you haven't heard from me, don't feel like I'm not reaching out, but I have reached out to certain entities that I feel are really easy plug-in right now. And then I've had others reach out to us. Great. So in that spirit of collaboration, in that spirit of local professional journalists serving the community that we live in, just remember that's what we're doing right now. So
Something or my
yeah.
Thanks for everybody. It's right here. Yes. See that bed? Just remember that face. It's that smile. And then see your future as far as this here in St. Louis County and Central Coast and so on. So I could more scope and down with it.
Thank you.
Thanks, kiddo. See you guys.
All right. I'm going to turn this one off too. Thank you. Yay! If you watched, appreciate you. How do I end this? Bye.